students, today I am going to start the next topic, that is a Mendelian disorder and chromosomal disorder. You know, in my previous video I told you about that inheritance is of two types, Mendelian inheritance and chromosomal inheritance, that I explained in terms of crossing over and linkage when we talk about chromosomal inheritance. Now first, today we will talk about Mendelian disorders, gene related disorder. In this sequence, the very first is hemophilia. Hemophilia is what? It is sex-linked recessive trait disorder. It is sex-linked recessive trait disorder. And what happened when a person is supposed to infected by this disease? That in an infected person, a minor cut can lead to a non-stop bleeding. If what happened in an infected individual, a minor cut can lead to a non-stop bleeding. And generally what happened in such case, that females, most of the cases are play a role as carrier, and there is greater chances that males are to be affected. By a cross, I will explain you how this disease transfer from one generation to next. You know, suppose female parent or mother is act as carrier and father is normal. This is a mother that acts as a carrier. Carrier because one gene is carrying this hemophilic disorder, gene of hemophilic disorder, and the father is normal. Now what happened? You know, at the time of gametogenesis, gamete will form, and you know, gametogenesis form with the help of haploid division, that is meiosis. So two type of gamete will form. One is of this nature, and one gene will be normal, and one gene carrying hemophilic disorder character. Here also two type of gene will form, gamete will form. One is of X nature and one is of Y nature. Now see, if this egg is fertilized by this sperm, then the condition will like this, means normal female. This is what? Normal female. If this egg is fertilized by this sperm, then condition will what? Like this, means the born baby, female baby, will be hemophilic. So this is what? Hemophilic female. This condition is what? Hemophilic female. This is not hemophilic. This is in fact carrier, because the only one gene is carrying hemophilic disorder. So this is not hemophilic. It is what? Carrier, right? It is carrier. Now this is what? Two chances when this sperm, this male gamete will cross to this and this. Now what happened? If this sperm is going to fuse with this, then the condition will XY. Here you are observing there is no hemophilic gene, there is normal gene, there is normal gene. Then the born baby will be male. And suppose this sperm fuses with this ovum, then the condition will be. Now in this you are observing that X is carrying hemophilic disorder. So the born male baby will be hemophilic. So this is what a cross in which through which I explain you how character transfer, how this disorder, sex-linked trait disorder, transfer from parental generation to offspring. So this is one condition, that if mother is carrier and father is normal, then in next generation what will happen? One normal girl child, one carrier girl child, one normal male child, and one deceased hemophilic male child. You know, I told you that in during this disorder, female most of the female play a role of carrier, because female there is a condition, if female supposed to be diseased or hemophilic, then then there is a then there should be the mother of that female should be carrier and father should be hemophilic. So this is a very rare combination, and generally it is not taking place in human generation during we study the pedigree chart. So this is what is simply hemophilic trait disorder. The next type of Mendelian disorder is thalassemia. Thalassemia actually is a kind of human anemia in which infected person is not able to produce RBCs or the hemoglobin that is related to form RBC. This thalassemia is a kind of autosomal mutant gene disorder. Autosome, sex chromosome, these are two types of chromosome. Autosomes are generally related with body character, and sex chromosome are generally related with sexual character, that I explained to you in my previous video. So this thalassemia, that is generally referred as human anemia, is because of autosomal mutant gene, and further thalassemia is categorized as thalassemia minor and thalassemia major. These two types of thalassemia further categorized. What happens if a person is supposed to infect with this thalassemia major, then it is not able to form beta chain of a particular type of globulin protein that is further responsible for the making of RBC and hemoglobin. So this is what a very simple, that is thalassemia, that I told you about. Now the next disorder is what? Color blindness, that is also known as daltonism, and this is what a X-linked pattern of inheritance means. The factor or the genes that carry the disease is of X-link of nature. What happened when a person is supposed to infected by this disease, that the person cannot differentiate in between red and green color, or cannot differentiate in between the both color. Person cannot differentiate in between red or green, or cannot identify the both color. This is a disorder that we are referred as color blindness. Now, what happened, as I told you in the hemophilia, if female may be normal or female may be carrier. Right? Now, with the cross, I will explain, if a carrier woman is fertilized by normal male, then what will be the chances? You know, this is carrier female crosses with normal male. Carrier female crosses with normal male. Gametogenesis will take place. Two type of gamete will form. Here also two type of male gamete or sperm will form. Now, suppose this egg is fertilized with by this male gamete or sperm, then the condition will like this. Normal female baby will born in next generation. If this egg is fertilized by this sperm, then condition will be like this. Normal male baby will born. These are two conditions. This egg can be fertilized by this sperm, or can be fertilized by this sperm. Now, next possibility is what? This egg, if it is fertilized by this, then the condition will like this, means the next born baby will act as a carrier, right? If this will fertilize by this, then what will happen? The next born male baby will be color blind, right? So this is what the pattern of inheritance I have explained with the help of a case or situation that male parent is is normal and female parent will act as a carrier. Now I am going to explain second condition. Now in second case you are observing that female is carrier, mother is carrier, but father is deceased, father is colorblind. Now what will happen? Again during gametogenesis, two type of gamete will form, right? Now this egg is further fertilized with this sperm. The condition will like this. It is clear that this born baby, female baby, will act as a carrier. The girl will be carrier. If this egg further fertilized by this sperm, then the condition is like this, means the born male baby will be normal, right? Now another possibility is what? If this egg is fertilized with this sperm, then both the genes are carrying colorblind factor. So what is the condition? Like this. So this is what? The born female baby will be colorblind, right? Now if this egg further fertilized by this, then what will happen? You are observing that born male baby will be colorblind. So guys, by these two case studies, you came to know how this colorblind daltonism X-linked character transfer from one generation to next. I have explained with the help of two conditions or two cases. So this is all about Mendelian disorder, in which we have studied hemophilia, thalassemia and colorblind. In hemophilic condition, in female there is greater chances that they act as a carrier. Thalassemia, major, minor, a kind of pneumonia in which RBC or hemoglobin are not supposed to form in an infected person. That is because of that beta chain of globulin protein that further form RBC or hemoglobin. And colorblind, that I explained short before. Then students, next type of disorder is chromosomal disorder. Earlier I told you that disorder is of two types: Mendelian disorder, that is because of genes, irregular distribution of genes, and the next is chromosomal disorder, and that is because of abnormal distribution of chromosome. And this chromosomal disorder is because of aneuploidy or polyploidy. Aneuploidy is what? Failure of segregation of chromatids. Failure of segregation of chromatids during cell division. Chromatids is what? This is a structure of chromosome. So these arms of chromosome are generally referred as chromatids. So what I write over here? Failure of segregation of chromatids at the time of cell division. This may cause a loss or gain of one chromosome. Either in a pair one chromosome will be lost, or either in a pair of chromosome there is a gaining of one extra chromosome. So this is what? Aneuploidy. And polyploidy is what? During cell division, when there is no cytokinesis. When there is no cytokinesis, it leads to two sets of chromosome in a cell. So these are two basic cause of this chromosomal disorder, that is referred as aneuploidy and polyploidy. Now we will try to understand what are the example of this chromosomal disorders. And next type of disorder is Klinefelter syndrome. Next type of chromosomal disorder is what? Klinefelter syndrome. What happened in this disorder? There is also additional copy of X chromosome. Generally, it is taking place in males. What happened? The 23rd pair of chromosome, that is normally it is XY. But what happened? Because of this disorder, they have one extra copy of X chromosome. So because of this, the next genetical makeup is what? Like this: XX and Y. So after happening this, that person or male is have overall overall masculine development. But with this, because of this, they also have some appearance of some feminine feature, like appearance of breast region, like development of breast region. This is known as gynecomastia. This is what Klinefelter syndrome means. This is what additional copy of X chromosome. Normally 23rd pair of chromosome in male like this, but because of this extra copy, additional copy, the makeup of chromosome become like this. So what happened? That body is overall have masculine feature, masculine development, but with this some feminine features like development of breast, that is the phenomena that is referred as gynecomastia, is known as also taking place, and such male is sterile. Such male is what? Sterile. And then next type of disorder is Turner syndrome. Next type of chromosomal disorder is what? Turner syndrome. In this disorder, what happened? It is generally taking place in females. You know what happened? The 23rd pair of chromosome, sex chromosome in female is generally what? XX. But due to this, what happened? There is absence of one X chromosome. So further chromosomal makeup will like this. This is this zero. This zero or O stand for neuter. Means X instead of XX. If such type of disorder takes place, then the genetical makeup will become like this. This is zero, or you may be considered O. O means neutral. There is no another chromosome. Then, if the disease taking place in the female body, then they are sterile and they lack secondary sexual character because of the lacking of one X chromosome. So it affects the feminine feature. Hence, female body becomes sterile and they lack further secondary sexual character. So student, now in this video we have talked about Mendelian disorder and chromosomal disorder. You know, chromosomal disorder, earlier I told you, is because of aneuploidy or polyploidy. Example, Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and this Turner's syndrome.